Bobby Bones Show recommends something to watch. Okay, everybody go around the room and recommend something to watch. Eddie.
I watched Beckham. It's the documentary on Netflix about David Beckham. I thought it was going to be more about the Beckhams, like Posh Spice and David, but it's more about David's career and all that.
That's very sports?
No, because...
I need a new sport because I told you I'm sad about Arkansas.
Right. Hey, so football.
Yeah.
You can do that. But it's interesting. Like, living in America, I don't think we realize how important David Beckham was to his country and to Europe in general. Pretty amazing. And so his story is crazy, but a few things I learned about him is that he kind of a selfish dude.
Huh?
Like, kind of a selfish guy.
Kind of have to be a superstar.
Yeah.
But what do you mean selfish? Like, he wouldn't give hungry kids a bite of his taco?
Oh, wow.
No. Like, so when he got married to Victoria and all that, like, he kept changing teams, and like, she would be having babies and he'd be like, I'm moving to Madrid. I'm moving to Milan. I'm moving to America.
That. She also knows who she's married to.
And she was like, what the crap? I'm having a baby. Like, chill. And he's like, no, gotta go.
I don't feel like that's selfish. I feel like it's setting up their life for the rest of their life.
And here's another thing I learned. Like, man, the British soccer fans are brutal.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Like, they were mean to him.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the documentary, I'm like, do I feel bad for David Beckham? Because he kind of has it all. Like, I know he got bullied a lot by his fans and all that stuff, but like, yeah, pretty good.
Who do you feel worse for, David Beckham or like Mac Jones for the Patriots?
Ooh,
it's a bit of that happening,
Jones.
right? But bigger scale.
What's going on with Mac?
Quarterback for the Patriots sucks, but the team sucks, and it's just dramatic now because he sucks.
But Beckham, the documentary is really good.
Okay, thank you, Eddie. Is it one episode or a series?
It's a series. I think it's 4 episodes.
Hey, Abby, would you come to the microphone? Yeah. The Bobby Bones Show recommends something to watch. What did you watch?
So it came out in 2016 on Hulu, but it's called 11/22/63, and that's the date JFK was assassinated.
11/22/63.
Yeah, and so this guy goes back in time to the 60s to try to stop it and like solve who did it and all that. Like, it is crazy.
I'm watching this.
I could not stop watching it.
What artist goes 11/22/63?
I didn't know who that was.
I don't know, man.
I thought you were just making it up.
No, it's a song and it goes. It's like it yells a date or something. Who the heck is that? It's like a hip hop artist. I don't know why that's in my head. 22/63. Oh man, we're all gonna go crazy.
No idea.
Because I'm gonna go crazy if we don't figure this out.
What's the name of this show?
What he just?
Who cares?
11.
11.
Oh yeah, here you can hear it like this. 11/22/63.
Okay.
Yeah.
So good, you have to watch it.
That does sound good.
Yeah, and it's like.
Is it Sublime?
No.
April 29, 1992.
Yeah, that's Miami.
It's an artist. It's an artist who does it. 22. It's like it's a rapper.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, I tip of my tongue. Anyway. 22.
Yes.
Caitlin will know. 22. I'm gonna drive everybody crazy until I get it. Let me ask. Hello, can you help me? What's the 22, whatever the artist and his song? He does like a melody like that. Like a rapper. 63, 69. All right, thank you. Let me know. Thanks. It's not Drake.
You're gonna be like, I'm busy. Like,
Oh, I know.
it's just a bit.
Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you, Abby.
Yeah.
All right, let's go over and check in with Morgan number 2. What do you got?
It's a show called Lioness on Paramount Plus, and we've got Zoe Saldana and Nicole Kidman in it. I know, I pronounced that wrong. But it's really good. It's like about a special ops team in this Lioness program where they basically send somebody in to be like a spy under this big action thing that happens.
I did commercials for Paramount Plus because I have Paramount Plus, and that was one of the shows that I mentioned. Hey, you should check this out.
It's
That's
good.
cool.
Oh, it's so good.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana. I looked it up. But it's good, huh?
Yeah, it was really good. Like, I binged it in one day. That's how good it was.
Wow, how many episodes did you watch?
I think there's 8.
Wow.
Whoa.
That must be nice.
Wow.
That's great. 24, 16, I gotta get that, whatever that is. 92. Okay, Lunchbox, do you have anything?
Yeah.
Go.
Big Brother. Let me tell you, great seasons. No, it's a great season of Big Brother. They made a twist where one of them in the house is a mom and a son, and no one knows. So a mom and a son are in the house, and they can't let anybody know, or else they're going to get voted out immediately. Dude, you want to talk about drama, them trying to hide it and not show that they, like they can't hug and kiss and be like, oh, love you, mom, night, mom. It's just you get to act like they're a random stranger. How hard would
That's
that
crazy.
be? It's so cool.
It's so crazy. And then it's like, we should fake a romance, have to make out, to throw everybody off their scent.
That's tough.
No. But then he starts hooking up with one of the chicks in the house, and his mom's right there, like while they're hooking up.
What?
He's like, hey, old lady.
No.
Why are you cramping my style? Or he's like, hey, old lady, you want Okay, Amy.
Well,
do you have?
my two latest are Lioness and Beckham, so I can
Oh,
I can
okay.
back up Morgan and Eddie. But I will
You've
say
seen both of them?
I'm not done with Lioness.
But have you seen Beckham?
I've started it, and I
We're not
will,
done with that either then.
Okay, I've started it, and I'm totally in, and I'm almost done. And I didn't think I was gonna like it at all, but I will say it's really, really interesting, like how he even came up, and his childhood reminded me a little bit of what I saw when I watched something about Tiger Woods and how his dad was.
Beckham's dad was that
Yes,
hardcore?
Oh, yeah,
like
he's
he had to
hardcore.
play soccer
That's cool.
all the time,
That's cool he had a
and yeah,
That is cool.
Yeah, it's cool he had a dad that loved
You're
him.
right.
but
Yeah,
it
it felt
was
so bad. He had so much love. It was so hard on him.
it
His
was
dad pushed him. You know how
So,
terrible.
so
Pushed
hard.
him.
The dad pushed him.
like
God dang.
yeah to be. I mean, gosh, and
You know when my dad pushed me to the edge of insanity because he left.
I forgot how good looking he
He's
was.
so
I mean,
good
he's so
looking.
good looking
Good
now,
looking
but
dude.
like
So good
even
looking, I
back
know.
then,
That's
'cause,
crazy.
Like, I
I
didn't,
know. Didn't he get famous for making like he's a really good player, but didn't he make like one specific shot that made
Yes.
him blow up?
Oh,
From half court.
No, half field.
half play.
We ain't soccer
half,
fans
no,
here,
No,
but-
pitch.
Half line.
Pitch.
Oh,
It's
boy.
the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
He was halfway, and he was basically like in his head. He's like, okay, well, I guess, hey, I'm just gonna go for it. We'll see what happens. And he does it, and it nails it.
He bent it.
Oh,
Like
that's where it
Beckham.
comes from. Nice.
Yeah, so highly recommend it. And Posh Spice, she shows up a lot, or Victoria, and it's really cool to see her perspective.
Finally, mine is called Invasion. It's on Apple TV Plus. My wife's like, we should watch this show called Invasion. And I'm like, aliens? Sign me up. I start to get turned on. Aliens? And so really it's about what happens to the world as aliens invade. It's not like the Will Smith movies where they're fighting all the aliens and like the first 5 or 6 episodes, and it's literally about how everybody's reacting to it. So it's very much a sociology type thing until later. There's some real dramatic stuff happening now later in the first season, but they just started a second season, and that's why she figured out about it. It's crazy.
So we don't fight him?
Where I am now, I don't want to spoil too much because at first I just thought it was only the sociology of how people would react in
Yeah.
groups in different parts of the world when aliens invaded.
I would think that too.
But it is good. Earth is visited by an alien species that threatens humanity's existence. Events unfold in real time through the eyes of 5 ordinary people across the globe as they struggle to make sense of the chaos unraveling around them. Yeah, I like it. 22 aliens. Here we go.
We found it?
Betty Wap. You know who told me, Caitlin? Hold on, Ray. Will you turn that? Hold on, turn it down. Here's Caitlin's message.
Are you talking about like 1738? Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. That is Fetty Wap.
There you go.
Betty Wap.
And, but that's not the date.
1738.
I didn't know the date. It was a melody of numbers. I knew she had me. 1738. Or Abby's show was called
11:22.
11,
11
22,
22. All right, thank you.